What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Patrick. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Fitbit Flex. Originally I was going to plan on a video for maybe going over some of the new equipment here. It's not new to me, but it might be new to you because it's not normally on the battle station. That's the racing simulator. We're going to start jumping into that. I was going to start jumping into more hi-fi stuff, but then this came in the mail. So we're going to be taking a look at this today. Fitbit Flex. Really wonderful packaging. Wonderful packaging. I like how it's held in there. I like how they don't chintz out on it. I like how you can get that, you know, almost completely 360 degree kind of look at the product without having to tear it open. So let's talk about some of the stuff that's on the front here. On the front it says Flex wireless wristband. Make fitness a lifestyle, which is kind of nice. Tracks activity, sleep quality. It syncs wirelessly, and there are mobile and online tools. On the side here, more nice angles. If my camera's not wanting to focus today. Font's pretty small. You can wear it 24/7. Tracks your steps, distance, calories burned, active minutes, and sleep. You can sync your stats wirelessly. See progress on your smartphone or computer, and you can personalize it with a colorful accessory band. So if you don't like this band, you can buy a different one, and we'll talk about that in a minute. On the back, plenty of information too. It says here, track your day. We went over that. Track your night, hours slept, sleep quality, times awakened, and it has a silent vibrating alarm. So if you wear it kind of like I have my Gear 2 Neo, the one thing I don't like about that is it doesn't vibrate to wake me up in the middle of the night, and it doesn't have that feature that's built into the phone. I think you can do it with a third-party app, but I think you have to buy it, and I'd rather just, it'd be nice to just have that built in. So one of the other reasons why I purchased one of this. Once again, sync wirelessly. It does sync with your smartphone and computers so that you can see your fitness trends. And then you can share and compete with your friends online. That's kind of cool. I'm a competitive kind of person, so I like the ability to do that. Earn badges for reaching milestones. That's encouraging. You know, you're trying to get back into fitness, and you know, it's a good way to keep people motivated. Log food and workouts to see the full picture. I like that. And then sync with Aria, which is a Wi-Fi scale to track weight trends. And I think Fitbit, their little weight scale, you step on it, gives you your weight and other fitness things. That's called Aria. Syncs with iPhone 4S and later. Keep that in mind. If you got an iPhone, it better be a 4S and later. iPad 3rd generation and later. Leading Android devices. So, you know, your usual, probably like a Galaxy S3 and above. I think I read online, it's got to be Android 4.2.2 or higher, which is pretty standard. Most of us are there. Windows XP or later, and then Mac OS X 10.6 or later. And then what's included in this package is the tracker, a charging cable, 2 wristbands, large and small, and the wireless sync dongle. So let's bust into this real quick. See what we got here. Yeah, I just got this in the mail today. I'm glad this hectic week is over. But then this showed up in the mail. So I figured, we'll do a quick unboxing and we'll see what's going on with that. And it'll turn out all well and wonderful. So the box doesn't really open that well, I guess. Undid the tape, but it's ridiculous. Is there an easier way to open this? Maybe from the bottom? Tearing it up now. They have nice little bits of tape on here. Box looks like you might be able to open it nicely. There we go. I think we're making some progress here. It's got a little pull tab. So you open it. It's got this little tab right here. Pull it right out of the bottom. Don't open it at the top, people. That's some trickery right there. Okay. Alright, so this is what you get on the inside. We'll start taking this apart. I guess probably from the bottom. We'll go with the good stuff last. I see more little flaps here. So I like that right away. To set up, go to fitbit.com/setup. I like that. And it's got that, let's see here, dropping everything today. Dropping the ball today. So yeah, it says that in like 6 different languages. So starts with a setup. Next, got another band. I think this is the smaller band. So it doesn't come with a clasp, obviously. We'll probably find that later. And then just a smaller band. That's probably the one that I'll be using. Next, we've got a very interesting looking dongle here. Kind of like a micro dongle. But as you can see, it's not fully shielded. It's you can kind of see the 4 pins in there that standard USB devices work. So it's kind of got that open look to it. It's kind of hard to describe. It's textured in a way. On the front, it's got Fitbit's logo up on that black part, and on the back, it's kind of molded so that you can easily pull it out of a USB port, and you're not using it for whatever reason, or you need that USB port for some reason. It's not like, you know, a Logitech unifying receiver that is so small and has so few edges. You know, you need a crowbar or some tool to get that out of there safely, because just, you know, 2 fingers alone is not going to get that out of there. So that's the wireless syncing dongle. That might be Bluetooth. That might be some, you know, proprietary 2.4 gigahertz dongle. I'm not sure yet. I didn't do too much product research on this. This is more or less an unboxing. Next, we have our charging cable, also pretty proprietary. Inside here, you see a couple pins in there that connect with the Fitbit dongle, and then USB on the other end. So it's kind of lame. You can't plug it into a wall or something like that to charge it. So you might be stuck charging it on a computer or something like that. But you can get, I think, close to 5 to 7 days depending on your use with a single charge. So at least you're not charging it all the time. And then let's see, what else do we got in here? That is all that was in this bottom compartment here. So the only thing is left is this, the band itself. So we can take that off of there. Okay. I just got the black one. It comes in a lot of different colors. I think it comes in red, pretty standard sky blue, navy blue, slate, which looks kind of more like a teal color, black, which is the one that I got, and then there's different accessory bands. Some of them are made by third-party companies, like white and kind of a silver, and you know, Fitbit's really gotten pretty popular lately. So anyway, here is the band that it comes with. You'll notice that this has the clasp here at the bottom, so depending on your size there, it just kind of meets the 2 ends here, and it's kind of clasps on there pretty well. Pretty slender profile. I will hold it up next to the other band. This is the smaller band, so a little bit of a size difference there. Kind of get a little less holes there to size it. On the front, I mean, depth and other things like that are pretty much the same. Just kind of the band length is a little bit smaller. I'll probably be using the small one. And then the Fitbit piece that collects all of the data itself is actually inside here, and I have no idea how to get it out. Oh, okay, that's easy enough. You just you know, this is just kind of made of a rubberized compound, so if you kind of bend it in the opposite direction, this little guy comes out. Okay, that's about it. That is it, people. All the Fitbit you've been hearing about, it's just this teeny tiny little tracker, I'll say, fitness tracker. So this, you know, connects Bluetooth to your devices, and apparently it's using new Bluetooth technology that's very low consumption, because as we know, Bluetooth is definitely a battery killer, and you know, you can't have every device is Bluetooth nowadays. Your smartwatches and your, earpieces and other things like that. You wind up connecting multiple devices, and then your battery is just shot. And we know phone makers aren't relying too heavily on batteries, so they want a slimmer device. They don't want a bigger battery. So this is it. That is what tracks your fitness. I'm actually going to put it into the smaller band, and we now not gonna perform surgery on that just yet. So put that back in there. That's how that goes in. Put it on my wrist over here. See how that lines up. I have pretty small wrists. It's not really easiest thing to not the easiest thing to attach. Doesn't have the most complex clasp. So that's it. It's on my right arm. It's a pretty strong clasp. When I was interested in purchasing one of these, one of the big things was the clasp and waterproof. I looked at the new Fitbit Charge, which seems to have a slender profile. It's flatter and seems to have a more spread out profile. But it wasn't. It was actually larger than this in terms of height of the device off the wrist, and it wasn't waterproof. This you can wear 24/7 in the shower, other things like that. The other ones, some of the new Charges and the Charge HR, whatever that means, I don't believe, from what I had heard, that it is waterproof. So seems to fit well. I don't know how to turn it on. I'll have to. I assume you have to go to the website and set it up. So that's quick unboxing. That's all we're going over. We're going to review it. I'll come back here pretty shortly. I'm going to get the app installed. I haven't even installed the app. I don't even know. I mean, I just bought one the other day. I was curious and, showed up in the mail a little bit early. And so I was not even fully prepared for it. So quick unboxing. There it is, everybody. On the bottom, it's got, looks like a spot for a light or two maybe to do some fitness tracking. And then on the top, I don't even know if there's LEDs or anything on there. I'm not too sure how to turn it on, but we will figure it out. And we'll come back with a video here pretty shortly of going into the app, setting it up, seeing what's going on. I might have another video up later tonight, but for now, this is the Fitbit Flex. You know the drill. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. I will be around to answer that to the best of my ability. And as I learn more with this product, I will share it with you. We'll talk about pros and cons here in maybe a week or a month, depending on how quick it takes me to really familiarize myself with this little fitness tracker. So far, build quality seems good, seems durable. I'm going to get it set up, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.